Mbappe's SBC has cost me everything, and I'm going to need him to be good for my pro tournament this weekend. EA have put on a cash cup for all the people that didn't qualify for the Pro Open. So any pro that has a purple card attached to them in-game can't play, but everyone else can play, and the winner gets $10,000. So I need to build a team for it, and we are under restrictions as always. The restrictions are as follows. We are allowed one icon. We're also allowed one hero. We can have a maximum of 2 players rated 90 or above that are not heroes or icons. Everyone else in the squad has to be under 89 rated, and loan cards are allowed. I'm starting with the best goalkeeper in the game, Alisson. Easy, simple decision. I've played with a few goalkeepers now. Decided Alisson is the best one. I don't know what it is. I don't know what makes goalkeepers good. I don't really get it. But Courtois, shocking. Van der Sar, shocking. Alisson is my chosen man. I like him a lot, man. I like him a lot. And I think he's going to do a good job for me. At right back, I have the best Evo card by a mile. Now, I apologise because this Evo does make me a little ratty. But when Llorente comes knocking, I have to answer that call. This Llorente card is ridiculous, and he plays right back for me. Now, I don't even know where we start with this card. The 92 pace makes him a good fullback. He's got 81 defending and 84 physical with 94 stamina. His jumping's good at 87, and he is 6 foot, so no one is going to cross it onto him. I'll be honest, I feel like Evos are made to make everyone unique. But I'm guessing a lot of you have done Llorente when he's this good. He's also got 7 different play styles as well, all in different areas of the pitch. So it's stupid if you don't do him. I'll be honest, stupid if you don't. There's an argument he could play centre mid, but for me, he's going right back. Next to him, I have the best centre back on the game. It's Mr. Virgil van Dijk. The one thing Van Dijk's missing is acceleration, but I don't really care because no one plays through balls over the top of me, so it's fine. Van Dijk can go at centre-back, and I'm willing to say he's the best centre-back on the game. I'm yet to find someone better. Next to him, it is Jules Koundé. This is where I might need your help, chat. If you can think of a centre-back that is 89 rated or below, isn't an icon or isn't a hero, that is better than Jules Koundé, I'm willing to listen. Koundé's good, but like, we're 2 months into the game now. I need a little bit more from my centre-back. There's something in him that I don't really like. Maybe it's because he's only 5'11". Maybe it's because he's just a generic gold card and the rest of my team's going to be all colourful. I don't know. But Koundé can be upgraded. Mendy is in at left back. Again, someone that I'm willing to listen to. If you have any suggestions on Ferland Mendy, I might get his Centurions. I have 1.3 million in the bank right now. Centurions Mendy might be the upgrade. Although I feel like I'm an absolute idiot if I spend 1.3 million on the left back. Like this. There's no way that's value at any point. In at centre mid, position that definitely doesn't need upgrading. The first one is Trailblazers Bellingham. I went for him over the player of the month because he's tradable. And I feel like I like his play styles on this one. He's got the technical plus, he's got the flair, he's got the relentless, intercept, incisive pass and finesse shot. He has really, really good play styles. So I feel like this one is my favourite card. And I didn't want to do the player of the month because I didn't have that much fodder. Next to him, I have Putellas. Alexia stays, the first woman in the team. There's less women in the team than the last one I did, because I've had to get rid of a couple, but Putellas is one that's going to stay. 5-star, 5-star. I've had a lot of questions about Putellas. People saying, can she play centre mid? The answer is a resounding yes. 1,000,000 times over, she can play centre mid. The only thing I wouldn't do is play her as a holding midfielder on her own. I'd have her in a midfield 3 or a midfield 2. I'd never play her as a single DM. She's absolutely unbelievable. These play styles always make a difference. A tiki-taka, ping pass, and incisive pass. For the midfield, you can really feel it on her. She's got finesse shot, she's got technical, flair, first touch plus, gold. She is good. She's very, very, very good. There's no games played on her because she's a loan card. So in Weekend League, I don't get to use her, but for pro tournaments, I do. Front 4, I've actually made lots of changes here. First one is Neymar in for Vinicius. Say goodbye to Vinicius, say hello to Neymar. What's the thought process behind this? It's because of his passing. I noticed Vinny was so bad at through balls, ground passes. Whenever I lost the ball in attack, it seemed to be Vinny breaking the attack down. Now, his pace is good, Vinicius, but I don't really use it that much because of who else I have in the team. So I decided to get a ball player, and I don't regret it. Ever since I've started practicing with him, he's been really, really good. He's not on the bench anymore, and he also wasn't effective on the bench for me. If you saw my pro tournament vlog the last time I played, Neymar came off the bench. He wasn't the greatest, so he's actually better as a starter. And then next to him, we've changed things as well. EA are making me use a hero this time. You can't replace the hero for another 90 plus. It has to be a hero or you don't use anyone. So David Ginola enters the building. 5-star, 5-star. Cost me 2.8 million. I'm not the biggest fan of Ginola in terms of in-game, but he is 5-star, 5-star, which I feel is a big, big upgrade. And I definitely noticed that when we're shooting on right foot and left foot. He is a good finisher. Very, very good finisher. I do feel that. He's also got the technical plus play style, which is helpful. The only thing with Ginola, he's a little bit clunky. Like, his balance at 75 and him being 6'1", he can feel like a bit of a truck at times. But the aim with Ginola is just to get it to him and then turn right or left and then shoot. Every time. Just turn right, left, shoot. We don't need to do too much with him. Let's not overcomplicate it. Now, for this part of the squad builder, I was going to say I've got a boring player. Someone that you always see. Just a gold 91 Mbappe. But EA in the last 48 hours have dropped player of the month, Kylian Mbappe. So you know what? I decided I've got to upgrade him. It'd be rude not to. For a big pro tournament, a cash cup, one of the only tournaments I get to play in this year, I need the best players at all times. So am I going to spend 3.8 million on a player of the month for Mbappe? Absolutely I am. He is here, he's beautiful, and the main difference for him is obviously he's purple now, and he's 92 upgraded, but the main one is that he's rapid plus, playstyle plus, instead of quick step. So they've changed that. Now, I'm not going to lie, I won't have too much time to practice with the rapid plus, but I can't see it being that different, especially considering the quick step is still silver. I think that's why I'm not too worried, and I've got a feeling the rapid might be better. You don't know yet. I wouldn't say I played enough games with him, as you can see. I played one game with him, one tester game, and he scored 2 goals. So we're off to a good start, and I'm hoping this weekend he is the man to lead us to glory. And then at right wing, we use my icon slot, and I have stuck with Mia Hamm. It's probably because I'm too broke to afford R9, but I actually think I might like Hamm more than R9. If I got to use R9, I think I still would prefer Hamm, because Hamm's got the power shot plus. And basically, this is really, really useful for if you want to get a shot away quick. You don't feel like you can green it. You just do a power shot, bang. So fast that it catches people off guard all the time. So Mia stays. She's got the good stats as well. She's got the 5-star, 5-star. The only thing she doesn't have on R9, she doesn't have as much height. And R9 will have some better stats, obviously. He's R9 Ronaldo. But Mia Hamm in there, very, very good. And she's done really well for me, played really well in the last qualifier. I'm hoping this time she can be the woman that leads me to the £10,000 prize money. And before I show you the bench, we're going to talk about the FC Pro Open and my selections on players you should be picking if you want them to be upgraded. So what I'm going to do is go through the groups and give you some of the best players in each group, and then they're my prediction on who's going to do well and who's going to get good cards as a result. This is like some kind of analysis. I don't know. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'd hope that I know the pro players pretty well. So we'll start with Group A, and there's 3 names out of the 5 that really stand out to me. The first one is Umut with Renan Lodi. I think Umut is probably the favourite for this group, so I would go with Renan Lodi if you want him to be upgraded. I'll be very, very, very unlikely that Umut does not qualify. Another favourite in Group A is Emre Yilmaz, and he has Marlon. So if you want to get involved in Marlon, I think that is a good one. Emre has been very, very good in the last 2 years, and him and Umut will be hot favourites in that group. The third player in that group is Mark 11, the guy that finished 2nd at the World Cup. Foot was his finest, and I'm backing him to go a long way. Mark's card is Genreu, the Aussie. I think I've said that name right. I apologise to any of my Aussies out there. I don't know how to say his name. Genreu is the other one. So they're the 3 in Group A. I'll be looking at Umut, Mark, and Emre Yilmaz. In Group B, I'll be looking at Matthias Bonanno, who owns Caramo. So Caramo is Matthias' player. Matthias is Tex's teammate at Man City, and he would be a strong favourite in that group. The other person would be Young, the Brazilian. He has Willian, and Willian is probably the best card in that promo, and Young is also a very, very good player. So my 2 picks in Group B would be Young and Matthias. Group C, you're an absolute madman if you back against Anders Verge-Gang. He has the Leipzig player Simakan. Anders will be a heavy, heavy, heavy favourite, and I'm sure you guys already know how good he is. So I'm going to say Anders with Simakan in Group C. And next to Anders in Group C is the reigning world champ, Manu Bashore, who has Lozano. I would get that SBC done. Them 2 will be heavy favourites in their group. In Group D, there's one standout, DH Tex, Man City's finest now. He has Calvin Phillips. So I'd back heavily with Tex. You're absolutely crazy if you don't back Tex. The rest of Group D is very hard though, because Levy, Obram, Fuma, and Theos are all very good players. So if you were investing to try and see who wins and you want to make some profit that way, I'd steer clear of Group D. There's one person I'd back in there, which is Tex, but the rest of them are all very, very good. And Group D is definitely the group of death. Let's move back to my bench. Let's look at my bench for my tournament on Saturday. We have Vinicius, Guerrero, I think I said that name right, Basha, Kevin De Bruyne, Lozano's new SBC, Militao, and Hernandez. If you've got any bench suggestions, now is your time to tell me. We have a couple of days before the tournament starts. If I'm missing any gems, let me know in the comments. Wish me luck on Saturday. I'll be streaming it live on Twitch. The link to my channel is in the description. And yeah, let's win the tournament.